So it's all good. And now we can move on over here. And now there's a force field up there. So now we can breathe, unlike before when we were suffocating and dying. Luckily, we were able to do that before anything happened. So let's put this disc right into here. And hope that something good happens. Also, we can open this up and get a key. And hooray, it's ready. Now, we don't have to use this key. This is an optional key. It is used to solve the puzzle, but the puzzle is very easy to solve anyways. Or not easy to solve, it never changes. It always says quests inside of that locker. A code is etched inside the locker, it says quest. So surely we're not going to need to use that quest. Or let's actually turn this on. Actually, because even though it was off, when I pressed Q it registered, so now it says Q. Q-U E-S-S and T. And enter! And now we have these rooms that don't look familiar to us at all. D-R-E. Red? That must be it. Let us enter red without it being on the thing. We have to make a word out of these. Sometimes it says W-A-R-D somewhere or whatever. It is not draw, it is ward. I try draw and I'm like, why doesn't it work? Turns out because it's supposed to be ward. So we have to turn it off and on again before we could do that. It was tricky, but we finally managed to unlock it. We actually got it looked like one of the easiest puzzles because it only had 3 letters. So there's only so many combinations you could do. That was necessary to open this door. And there's nothing in there. Let's move on. We can still have that key if we wanted to. I'm gonna decide to show that thing off. We can go in that door, but let's try this door first. And wow, there are so many doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is random which one is correct. So we can open that door, but we cannot open this door. Let's go inside, and there's a wall here, meaning that this is not the room we wanted to be in. I do not believe there's any Easter egg or something special where it's in some of these rooms. You can open the lockers up or anything good comes out. So let's not even bother with that. Maybe there is, I never tried it. And here is a weird little machine-a-majig. Now, if we click it once, it does some weird things, and we get a single line. Click it again, and we get 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines, and 3 lines, 2 lines, 1 line. Let's stick with that 1 line, because now this guy who has the same 1 line will be opened up. And now there's still nothing interesting there. So let's make it now 2 lines. Now let's see if the 2-line room works. Nope. The 2-line room does not work this time. It's completely random and completely annoying for those of you who want to have the minimum amount of clicks. Notice how whenever I click, this thing goes up. That's for people who want to see how many clicks it takes or do a little bit amount of clicks, not a lot. It reads, "Note, welcome to the world of your dreams." Strange, esoteric saying. Oh well. Let's do this, and this time the game actually makes sense. In that, makes sense in that. Whoops. Oops. There you go. Click the wrong thing. Let's go over here, and the door here leads to the next area. Now, if the door is in here or something like that, I wonder if you can actually... Hold on a second. I'm gonna waste time. Haha! It changed. This door closed and this door became open. That's so stupid. Oh well. Let's close that and open up the door that we want to be open. That was an interesting discovery that I never knew about. But you probably didn't either. Maybe you did. So now this little 4-slit area is open up, and if it was in this no-slit area, for instance, the door would obviously, should obviously lead to the 1-slit area. This one here. But it doesn't, it leads to the next area, regardless of where it is, or how space would normally make sense to us. But then again, this is taking place in another dimension, so it's all good. And I forget, is this door locked? It is locked, isn't it? So we do actually have to go back, open and close the door, for no reason whatsoever, and here's the key. Now we got the key, let's close the door accidentally again, and use the key to get into this new room. Hooray! This has a puzzle that can glitch the game out. I don't enjoy this puzzle for that one reason. I think we need to go in here first. Can't go upstairs. And let's go in here. Let's get this. We got a little orb thingy, a little ball. There's never going to be a thing that looks just like it that has a different purpose in this game. And here's a key. Here are also 2 very happy people that are just the same image flipped over, and they're holding up a puzzle. So let's ignore that puzzle for now, because we can't interact with it. Instead, let's use this key now to open this one up, and get that little floppy disk. This door is locked, by the way, and this door, it is evil. I need needful things. Why can we not go in the door? It says we can examine it, but I could have sworn there is a passage. Look, The game couldn't just make a wall there, so it's like a interesting thing. The door opens and there's a wall behind the door. No, it has to have, it looks like there's a little secret area there, but we can't go there. To my knowledge, there is no secret area. Let's put that in the scanner. And it happens to be that every time we do that, these guys will bring their thing up or down. So, let's hope this doesn't glitch up on us. This is a very easy puzzle, though I'm not going to do this in the best possible way because I frankly don't care. Let's do that. Let's do that. And we should be able to do that. Huh. There was another way I could have done that. Yeah, we didn't need to do that. You can't switch that, so I have to live with my bad decisions. Oh well. Well, that was a terrible decision right there. I was doing pretty well, and then I decided I want to mess up. I don't want to do this correctly. So, we should be able to finish this. The more moves you make, the more likely that glitch will come up. But luckily, the glitch didn't come up. There was only one blue, and there were a bunch of other things. So we just had to move them around to have that happen. But even doing that did not accomplish anything, as you can see. 26. That's how many moves it took. I could have done that in maybe 2. Okay, that's a total lie. We have to scan it again in order to get this. Probably another thing I needed to look up, because that's just one thing of doing that. So here we have that key, and let's see if we can scan. Whoops! If we could scan again for no particular reason, and nothing seems to happen this time. Oh well, we still have a key now, and let's hope we keep that little floppy disk thing into the next room. We do. I didn't even know that. So now we get a bunch of these lights I can turn off, on and off again. Remember those? And let's pick up this chalk for no particular reason. Sadly, we can't take this now. These things that we took from an earlier puzzle. But we can go in here and get a key and a screwdriver. Turn the lights off for no particular reason. Turn the lights off for no particular reason. Oh, let's first play with the spider. Spider likes to jump around. He's sadly not involved in any puzzle doing, though. He's just for fun. And a bit silly, too. Is he going to jump at us and scare us, go boo, when the lights are off and turn into some scary monster? No, he's not. So, let's put the chalk on our friend, the thing. No, we cannot do that yet. As everyone knows, everybody in the world, these little billiard cues, they love chalk. If you feed them chalk, they will turn different angles and geometry things into different ends. It's not a good way to say it. Everyone knows that billiard cues have the ability to control geometry. If you feed them chalk, they will do nicer things for you. This is the logo for the Commodore computer I used earlier. That is. I don't even. Oh, yeah. Oh, from that. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Let's use this key on this chest and be a pirate. Arr! Take this little booty. No, you left. I want to take a little booty. Took only a little bit. Only one doubloon. So let's place this little doubloon in here. And, whoa, it's not good enough, because first it needs to have a ball. We can't do it out of order, that's annoying. So now we add the ball in here. Should have just put it on the top, you stupid idiot. Let's put that in here. We could also just push the balls inside of the holes. I suppose that would be too intelligent, wouldn't it? So let's feed that billiard cue a piece of chalk and hope that it alters physics for us. So, I get it on the first try, hooray! If you do anything else, it will miss them entirely, and the white thing itself will fall through, and this number will go down until you need to get another coin. You could keep going back here and collect coins, and once the two go in, you finally get the key. If you don't use the chalk, then that ball just goes right into here, so that's not so fun. And any other angle you set up will result in your failure. You have to go on the leftmost angle after using the chalk. Let's turn the lights off for no particular reason. And we got the key that we need for the end of the area. Also notice, we still have that doubloon. It says coin, I know. It's a doubloon, though. I say, it's a doubloon. They also have the same money symbol as in the United States, so this must be the alternate United States in space. Notice before we were in space, you could see the stuff. So we still got to keep our doubloon that I got from that one thing. Let's look at this thing. And it seems as if there are two parts of this area, the top floor. And are you going to let me click the second one? No, you're not going to. There's also a green wall over here. Well, whatever, there's a red area. I think you can click something to make that one come up. Like that. There you go. Area 51, basement. Well, this is Area 51, that's Area 12. That's interesting. Look what they do with the 2. There you go. It's very interesting. Area 51. So let's get out of there. This computer is actually completely useless. We can't even press one of the buttons, I think. Let's turn the light off and leave. And whoa, it looked like that carpet moved, but that was just an optical illusion. Yeah, I don't think it actually did that. I think I'm just crazy. So here is the green wall. Now you can click around randomly and hope that eventually the whole entire green becomes covered with green. The entire green of the wall is green. That's what our objective is, to make everything green. We could just mess around here and try out various things and hope that they work out. But there is a more methodical approach. Behold, this does not give you a complete wall of green. But if you always click to the right of the leftmost black blocks, buttons, you will end up slowly building up a wall to your left of black things. I remember this is another part I actually had to go to a walkthrough for, except I really, whatever, I don't even know what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to say is, the other stuff that I had trouble with, I didn't end up going to a walkthrough for. This is what I went to a walkthrough for. The wheel, I think, there's a little thing at the bottom that I'm not showing. Click here to chat. You could chat with people, ask them how to do things. It used to be more popular than it is now, because people don't play this game anymore. But, what was I talking about? Oh yes, I had to look up how to do this. And the first thing that I always used, and I always had to go back to it, said this is the first thing you click, this is the second thing you click, this is the third thing you click, 4, 5, and it listed all of them in a stupid pattern. And the pattern, it doesn't really make sense. It just, for one thing, it doesn't matter what order you press. I could do this one and then this one, or this one and then this one. The point is, when I click it, it toggles everything around it once more. And if it's toggled an odd number of times, it is green. If it's toggled an even number of times in total, it's black, with 0 being even. So, what I'm trying to say is it didn't make sense to do that. I guess it was to make it a little bit easier to do, you don't mess up. But, well, even this way is much easier. I don't actually have to look at a guide or anything. And all that talking about nothing has wasted a good amount of time, so I didn't have to pause in order to do this thing. So, we're already done with most of this side. All we have is this little area, and we can just concentrate our efforts on this. Oh no, it's not all becoming green. I wonder how we're going to do this. This is surely impossible, right? Actually, it probably is impossible, which is why they don't demand of you the impossible. That is good enough. It did the 3 for us. So let's go now. Let's leave this stupid little green wall that everyone has trouble with, and let's go to Adventure Company, America's #1 publisher of adventure games. Let's visit their website, except no, let's not do that. Let's see what's on, is it this one? Yes. We get a light bulb out of that. And, somebody lied to me. Oh, I'll go over that in the next room. Here's